Nathaniel News reporting from Dallas, Texas today. I am here with a local cotton farm owner, Bertuh Farms. And I'm also here with Mr. Johnny Business, a local governor and politician in Dallas, Texas. Bertuh, what's the situation?
All the land got dry and eroded.
You know why the ground is so eroded?
I think it's because of the overuse of soil and the recent droughts around here. The farmland is frankly ruined.
Those darn politicians saying the economy was booming, telling us to invest and trade in stocks, just for it to crash the next day. Don't pee down my back and tell me it's raining, Governor Minute.
The economy is a ticking time bomb with no timer. It could crash at any minute with no warning. I can guarantee this is no fault of the government. There have been lengthy droughts to the Middle East, raging dust and sandstorms, or black blizzards, as we say in the business. And poor farming practices of our country's uneducated farmers has not helped.
Can you please elaborate on that, Mr. Business?
Well, that's Johnny Business to you, Nathan. Many civilians were given free farmland in the 1860s because of the Homestead Act, many of which had very little experience in the farming business and partook in poor farming practices that, frankly, ruined the farmland.
Miss Bertuh, can you please tell me what happened on your cotton farm?
Well, things were windy and dry for a few weeks, and farming business already wasn't going like you'd want it to. Then this humongous, ginormous dust storm rolled through. It swept all through my darn farm, all through my darn cotton away, and trashed my farm.
And what did you do after that?
Well, it was only right to move out west. With my soul ruined and the farm looking like a hummingbird on a hangover, I couldn't do much else. Dallas is donezo for me. I'm moving right to California. My friend Betsy has done the same thing. We both moving out of here, ain't looking back.
What's your take on this, Johnny Business?
Thank you, Nathaniel News. Yes, what happened to the farmland all across Texas was terrible, but we wasted no time bringing supplies to those who were affected. We tried our best to supply jobs to those who lost their jobs in this national tragedy, as well as practice some soil conservation methods to restore these ruined farms.
Bertuh, what are your plans after moving west to California?
Well,
Fleeing west was an unnecessary solution to this problem. It was the largest migration to California since the gold rush, and you aren't going to find much success as you would here in Texas. Perhaps if you were more educated in your job and found another line of work to pursue instead of farm work, then things would have gone differently, Miss Bertuh.
my farmland is ruined. Ruined, I say. I spent $100 on stocks because you done politicians done encouraged it, and then the next day, it was gone. I ain't have enough money to support my soul after that. But anywho, Nathaniel, I don't know what I ought to do. When my farm is restored, I'm marching to get back to the business, but for now I gotta find work in the West.
Is there anything either of you would like to do before we close off?
I would like to mention that we're trying our best to undo the damage of the Dust Bowl and restore the farms of this great state. We already have programs in the works to provide aid to those affected by these droughts and storms, as well as providing new farmland to those who lost theirs to the damage.
I better be getting one of those.
Well said, Johnny Business and Bertuh Farms. This is Nathaniel News signing off from Dallas, Texas. Have a good night, and I will see y'all tomorrow.